Hey, what's up, fellas? Jason with Dad Bod Health, man, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some nutrition tips that you guys can implement today. I know kind of my commitment for the 30-day poll that I posted, if any of you guys saw that, was really based around fitness, but I'm going to interject some nutrition in here too, because I feel like it's a valuable piece. If you haven't hit the gym today, or if you haven't got your walk in, I know we talked about doing like a 2 times a day for 5 minutes. Just get up and move, man. Movement is key. So the reason I wanted to talk today is again, it's a little bit about nutrition. It's pouring rain here in Dallas, Texas. I'm wearing my Lions shirt today. Detroit Lions. Any Lions people in the house, man? Go, baby, go Lions! But my focus today is nutrition. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the typical male pattern of eating, and this really goes for females too, but this hopefully these are some steps you guys can implement moving forward. So the typical male pattern is, and especially men that are dealing with weight problems, you get up, you rush to work, you rush in the morning, you got to get off to work, you skip breakfast altogether, you don't even drink any water to start the day, you start the day with coffee, and you don't even eat again until possibly lunch. I talk, a lot of my clients that start working with me don't even eat but 1 meal a day, man, and it blows my mind. So what I want you to do is start thinking about things that you can do. I'm going to give you actionable steps that you can implement today and really start creating a better nutrition pattern for yourself. So the first thing I'm going to tell you, man, do not skip breakfast unless you're following some kind of intermittent fasting or something wild like that. The normal eating pattern, man. If you're struggling with energy level, weight gain, the inability to lose weight, your metabolism is your friend, man. And if you're skipping meals, it's going to be very difficult for you to lose weight. The more meals you skip, the more it puts you behind the 8 ball as far as your metabolism goes. And this is what I want you to think about when you're talking about metabolism. Think about it like this, and this is a great analogy. So think about it like a fire, all right? So when you build a fire, say you have 2 fires. You have one fire that has 1 giant log, okay? And you have another fire that has 15 small logs. If you light both of those, what's going to happen with log 1? The huge log, you're going to have to keep lighting it over and over again. It's going to keep going out. You're going to have to light different ends of it and so on and so forth. With the 15 logs, you light that baby once, it's going to burn and burn thoroughly all the way through. And that's how your metabolism works. So if you're a guy that's eating, or even girl that's eating 1 or 2 meals a day, your metabolism is slowed down, you're way behind the 8 ball, and the person that's eating, and I'm not telling you have to eat 15 meals a day or even 6 or 8 meals a day. I know a lot of people aim for the smaller, more frequent meals, and if that works for your lifestyle, great. But 3 meals a day will get the job done as long as your portions aren't ginormous and you're eating good quality food. So the first thing I want you to do is stop skipping meals, man. If you're looking to get more energy and feel better about yourself, skipping meals is not going to help you. So that's the first piece. And then if you're a coffee drinker, start the day with some water, man. My huge emphasis here is hydrate before you caffeinate, okay? If you sleep 8 hours, or some of you may only sleep 4 hours, but that's a long time with no hydration. So if you start the day off with a glass of water way before you drink any coffee, I mean, you know as well as I do, when you drink coffee, you got to pee more. You're peeing off a lot of fluids because caffeine has a very similar effect to like a diuretic. So you're peeing off a lot of fluids, and if you don't start the day with some fluids prior to the caffeine, you're losing a lot of fluids, and now you're way behind the 8 ball. So that's another thing that'll be huge for your energy level. I'm telling you right now, I was not a big water drinker in the past, and when I became a water drinker, it helped me tremendously, man. And if y'all can get in the habit of that, one little tip I'll give you there, if you're not a water drinker and you want to become more of a water drinker, set an alert on your phone once an hour just to say, hey, take a few chugs. That's it. So don't skip meals. Start the day with water before you drink any coffee or any caffeinated beverage. So don't skip meals, but with that, I'll add this. On the breakfast piece, if you're a grab-and-go kind of person and you don't have time to make a long, drawn-out breakfast, start the day with some protein. It could be a protein shake, and that's it. It's something, but start off with some kind of protein, man. I'm telling you, the protein is the key. It could be a couple hard-boiled eggs and an apple, or even a handful of almonds and a cheese stick, and some fruit, a small banana, whatever it may be. But if you're a grab and go kind of person, ditch the fast food. That's not going to get you anywhere. Grab something healthy. Maybe it's even a low sugar Greek yogurt. I know that YoPlate now makes a Greek yogurt that's only got like 9 grams of sugar. And man, it's really good. That's the one I've been buying for my wife and my son now. It's a little higher on the price side. I think it's like $1.50. Sometimes it'll be on sale, $1.50 per. But man, you're cutting out so much sugar. A lot of the Greek yogurt these days has like 22 or 25 grams of sugar. That's enough for the entire day, okay? So start the day with some protein. Get some water before you even think about drinking any caffeine. Yes, you're going to have to pee more, but that's a good sign. And then the average male does this. They skip breakfast. They start straight for coffee. They'll eat a light lunch, and then they're starving at dinner, man. And if y'all can get more of the protein implemented in your breakfast and dinner, you're not going to have to you're not going to be starving at dinner. You're not going to feel like freaking ravaged when you come home and have to go straight for the pantry while wifey or you is preparing dinner, because you're going to have given your body the opportunity to absorb many more nutrients throughout the day, and now you're not going to be so hungry when you get home at night. So 3 meals a day will get the job done, but if you're someone that's skipping meals, I highly encourage you to stop doing that. It's going to help your energy levels, it's going to help with weight maintenance, and it's going to help you lose weight if you're trying to lose weight. These are all just simple, actionable things you can put in your routine today, man. So the next thing I'll add is really, I could sit here all day and tell you eat more fruits and vegetables, cut out the sugar, drink more water. I'm trying to give you guys actionable steps. So if you're someone that eats a lot of sugar or drinks a lot of soda, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a mind over matter thing. Sugar is very addictive. There's a lot of studies that have come out that show that it acts on the brain very similarly to heroin. When you think about it like that, I'm going to tell you this is the best part about sugar. It's kind of a double-edged sword. The more sugar you eat, the more your body craves, but the less sugar you eat or consume in the form of soda, the less your body craves. So there's about 10 teaspoons of sugar in each can of soda. If you're a 3 to 4 can a day soda drinker right now, it's 30 to 40 teaspoons of sugar. You wouldn't put 30 to 40 teaspoons of sugar in anything. So really start to try to cut back on the sugar, and I think you'll realize that you'll start craving it a lot less. And then if you're someone that is starving, but by the time you get home after lunch, you've skipped breakfast, stop doing that. But say you did and you're starving by the time you get home for lunch because maybe you had a salad and you had a piece of chicken for lunch, very, very low calorie, and you're like, well, I skipped breakfast, I had a light lunch, and now I'm having a huge dinner because I didn't have many calories throughout the day. That's the wrong mindset, guys. I'm telling you right now. So if you are in that kind of pattern, add in another protein snack between lunch and dinner. If it has to have a handful of almonds or a handful of pistachios or a cheese stick, some kind of protein to bridge the gap between lunch and dinner, your world will change, man. You're not going to feel the need to eat 3 plates of food at dinner. And that's what's catching up to you. If you're gaining weight or you're not able to lose weight, a lot of the things I'm talking about right now will all help you. But I also want to encourage you to really focus on the portions, man. The portion size is huge, especially at dinner. If you're someone that's overeating on a regular basis at dinner time, it's going to come back to bite you every time. Because what happens is you don't have the ability, you're going to bed shortly after dinner, you don't have the ability to burn off those calories. So what happens is your body stores that as fat. And so it's just a vicious cycle. So if you can get away from the skipping of the meals, implement more of the water into your daily routine, add protein with each meal. I'm telling you, protein for breakfast, protein for lunch, and protein for dinner. You should always have some kind of protein source with all your meals. It keeps you full longer, helps with the metabolism, gets it working for you instead of against you, and that's going to add up to the big picture, man. So I hope you guys got something out of this. These are small, actionable steps. That's what I want to bring to this page. There's a hell of a lot of value I can bring to you, and I know that this area of health and wellness is my area, my forte. And I know a lot of you guys aren't into that on here. So if I can bring you small actionable steps that can help you start thinking about things you can do on a daily basis that will add up to the big picture, that's what I'm here to do, man. So if you guys ever want to ever have any questions, hit me up on my personal page. It's Jason Priest. You can see that at the top. Drop me a comment, a question. I'm happy to get with you guys. If you don't feel comfortable talking about your health, and you want to private message me, feel free, man. I'm always open to that. I respond to all my messages pretty quickly. So I hope you guys got something out of this today. Again, any questions at all, let me know. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to bring you some fitness stuff tomorrow, hopefully. I changed the time up a little bit today to see if I could catch some of you guys. I've been doing it a couple hours earlier. But today was just to try to catch a different crew. But again, I'll go over those things one more time. Stop skipping breakfast. Drink water. Hydrate before you caffeinate. Just think about that. You're always behind the 8 ball with caffeine because it makes you pee more. So hydrate before you caffeinate. Stop skipping breakfast. Grab some kind of protein source. 2 hard-boiled eggs and a small apple, man, that gets the job done. I'm telling you, that piece right there is huge. Have a protein source for lunch. Have a protein source for dinner. Pay particularly close to your portion sizes at dinner. And then if you're starving between lunch and dinner, have a bag of almonds, have a bag of pistachios, walnuts, whatever you like, some kind of protein source to bridge the gap between lunch and dinner so you're not starving by the time you get home. You can really cut down on the portions before you go to bed, and you will start to see results. So implement some of these things we're talking about, man. And again, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll be in touch, man. Y'all have a fantastic day.